So, if you like.
So I just realized we didn't have any audio for about 4 minutes.
Do we have audio at the start?
Yeah, you've got audio now, but you didn't have audio at the start.
No.
Do you want to restart?
Yeah, I guess we start from here. We'll edit it out.
Yep.
So whoever saw it live, you guys got it.
That was a sneak peek of how Baby Blowns does draw. I'm joking.
I don't have to do that.
You
Yay.
saw the mix-up.
I love that start, though. Okay, you can go ahead and still go first, Steven. Dang it.
Do we have an intro at least?
No.
Okay, so we gotta do the redo the intro.
So, like, whenever I was putting the data on this USB drive, I unplugged the mic.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna do this
then
intro quick.
To use that USB port, and I forgot to plug the mic back in.
All right, let's go ahead and reset this.
But the thing is, it may have picked you up. Actually, no, there was no way to pick you up. I mean, it's still live right now. There are people watching. You don't have to turn it off or anything.
So what do you want to do?
We'll go again.
Okay.
All right. So, hello. Thank you for tuning in for another battle here at Level Up. I'm Instructor Steven here with my good friend Evan Campbell. We're gonna give you guys some battles here for. We're gonna give you guys a nice little best of 3 set. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm playing a Blacephalon deck. We're calling it Blacephaboys. I feel like it's a good attacker still kicking. It loses a couple things like Heat Factory and Fiery Flint, but it just gains a couple other things that make this deck still viable and good. I'm gonna actually give it over to Evan. What are you playing over here?
I'm playing Eternatus. It's more linear version. Before this and earlier today, as you'd see in some of Shadow Stitch's videos, I was trying to Devolution spray with a Water Sneasel and Weavile GX to reset your bench, but I kind of changed back over to just a more straight linear version with a Rose and Rose Tower. So I played that and then appears as well, just as a one-of. That's just kind of a linear build.
All right. And I'd like to give a shout out to Shadow Stitch, actually. Go check them out, Shadow Stitch TCG. Thank you so much for helping us out, providing us some of the decks. And also thanks to your little game store for sponsoring us and supporting us and all that good stuff. Like, really appreciate you guys. Also, Geeks Like Us, thanks for your support as well. Appreciate all you guys do for us. But yeah, if you like the content, you want to have any suggestions like cards you might think work well on the deck, or just any general comments general comments, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate the support. We love it. We like hearing that you guys enjoy this content. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this.
All right. Reflip or no?
Yo.
All right, it's gonna be a forward this time.
All right, it was you. So I guess you calling heads, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he called heads. He actually has a track record of being it's actually kind of scary and unsettling at times. But not only does he tend to call the coin flip, he also tends to call the exact number. So he's done that a couple times, notably in regionals. But yeah. We're just going ahead and get into this. He's going... What's your... First? Okay.
Yep.
That's not bad. I mean, I think it's okay for me to go second.
All right.
Not a terrible thing. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into this, and good luck.
Good luck.
Hmm?
Boom. Drop a turn. Pokemon Communication. Don't want another one of those guys right now. Go ahead and find who I want to grab. I think that's okay. Go ahead and grab Eternatus V. Cut if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Attach and pass my turn.
All right. Pretty eventful turn. Seems okay. All right, just drew my card. I actually like what I got going on here. I'm just going to go with a Giant Hearth. And we're actually going to go with a Quick Ball to search my deck for a Blacephalon. Look through my deck as well. Always make sure you check your deck to make sure you You check to see if you have anything prized, or just in general see what's at your disposal, just as to get an idea of where your game plan needs to go, or if you need to adjust based on any poor prizing or anything. All right, so got that. I'm gonna go ahead and bench that down. I don't really see a reason to keep the scoop up in that, so I'm just going to go to Giant Hearth, the scooping that away. I think this, I might have missequenced this a little bit. Maybe I could have used the Giant Hearth first, and then used the Quick Ball to discard the energies. But I think we're okay right now. We're still doing fine. I don't think we're going to be getting off an attack this turn. But you never know. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to use Welder. Get 3 energies. And I think I'm actually kind of okay with this setup right now. Going to Stellar Wish. We're going to go ahead and grab the switch. I think that's fine. Seems okay. That's going to go ham. And we're actually going to go ahead and bench the Zacian. Really good for its ability, I think, in this deck when you're not using an attack. Just go ahead and draw 3 cards, which I'm going to do. Intrepid Sword for 3. And end turn.
Draw for turn. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead
and we're awake.
Just go ahead and research
how much that
away.
matters.
Not too much going on with that hand.
Now, we did miss an energy attachment return. We probably could have optimized our turn a little more than that. But, what do you do? What can you do about it? Just keep trucking forward.
Go ahead and vault to Eternatus Vmax.
Sounds good.
Go ahead and play a Great Ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a Zigzagoon.
Zigzagoon really good for cleaning up math later on or early game. Just trying to get some extra damage pings on my Pokemon to make math better. Also, it keeps him from having to overextend. Like, say if he has to has a Eternatus that's doing a certain number of damage, he can just ping something real quickly to fix his math, so he doesn't have to overextend his hand and bench down Pokemon he doesn't need to.
I'll go ahead and attach for turn here. Place down Zigzagoon and put 10 damage on the Blacephaboys.
Alright, seems good.
And then I'm going to play Crobat to draw 3 cards.
Alright, sounds good.
2 and 3, and I will pass my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Definitely looking good on our end. I actually want to go ahead and do a Stellar Wish. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go ahead and grab out a Crystal. I think I'm going to go back into the deck as well.
Okay.
That's going to go to hand. Let's go ahead and... I'm actually feeling pretty good about the current options in front of us, so I'm going to go ahead and Giant Hearth away this. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and Giant Hearth away the switch.
Okay.
To search our deck for 2 fire energies. Get those right there. Okay. Alright, and we are actually going to Welder on just 1.
Okay.
For 3 cards. Right? And we also got ourselves an Oranger. We'll go ahead and bench that down. Looks pretty good to bench that down. And then we have I do believe a Quick Ball will be good here. Yeah, let's go ahead and Quick Ball away. Get ourselves out of Blacephaboys. Okay. We're going to go ahead and bench that down. And then we're actually going to go for a Primate Wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, interesting stuff. All right, so next we're going to go ahead and go for a... we haven't attached return yet, and we have 2 fire energies in the discard pile. I think we're okay to go ahead and use Fire Crystal, get back 2 energies, and go ahead and start on our second Blacephalon. And we're actually just going to pass with that right there. Looking pretty good, having some attackers ready to go. We're just going to go ahead and hit that sword, Triple Sword while we're at it.
Draw for turn.
Alright, and another Tails.
I'm just going to go ahead and play Marini.
Oh, getting rid of our large hand. We had a pretty large hand. We probably would have had enough next turn to start committing on some knockouts. But, yeah, he saw it. We weren't going to sit there too long with a hand that big without encountering some Marnie. Yeah, I think that's a fair play. Oh, I actually got 5. I guess we'll go ahead and just leave that on top of the deck for our top deck.
I'm going to communicate back Eternatus.
See, like for example, these are like rough drafts, these decks. Some are more refined than others, but this is like a testing. We're shaking off the dust. Haven't played the physical card game in a while. So, I guess we can just be a bit patient and considerate of that.
I'm going to use Giant Hearth for nothing. Then out a little bit more.
All right.
You got 4 in hand.
Hit 4 in hand. Gonna draw 1 more off the top. Return.
Scoop up this guy. Send up this guy. Goon, put 10 on the Blacephaboys.
All right.
And then Crobat for 5.
Put some good work in on the Blacephalon here with those Zigzagoons.
Sneasel.
It's gonna need a bigger bench in a moment.
And I will pass my turn.
All right, let's see if we wake up. We wake up. Not that it matters too much, but okay. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to Giant Hearth, get rid of an energy from our hands, search our deck for 2 fires. That's going to reshuffle our deck because he did put some things at the bottom of our deck that we want to see.
No, he doesn't.
So let's go ahead and get this shuffled up because that's where I think most of my welders were. In hand. So we're going to put that to hand. And next we have a Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Striking out a little on the Stellar Wish, but that's okay. We're just gonna grab an energy retrieval. Just kind of buy our time here for a little bit. I think actually we can go ahead and do a Primate Wisdom. 1 for 1 from the top of the deck. Let's just go ahead and attach an energy for turn. Just let him know the pressure's still on. We can still get some knockouts here and there in the future, and we're just going to pass it over. So not very eventful on my end so far.
Draw for 2.
Oh, actually, we could have Intrepid Sword. Here, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get ourselves at least some cards. Hands that up. Please don't roast us too hard. Still shaking the dust off.
Quick Ball.
Yes, Blacephalon likes to pick and choose its knockouts. Alright. Hoopa, very good in this matchup, I believe. He can get enough ticks off with the Zigzagoons. He can make it so that they're within range of a Hoopa strike to where he doesn't have to put his Vmax up in the active where it could potentially get knocked out. Now, it sounds kind of outlandish for a 1-prize Pokemon to do 350 damage, but that's only 7 energies for Blacephalon, and it's known for getting much more than that. So, it's definitely doable for Blacephalon. Definitely doable. Maybe not at the moment right now, but we're working.
Going to pass.
All right. Go ahead and roll for sleep status. We're still asleep. Not too worried about that. Draw for turn. All right, so we're going to start off with Stellar Wish. Actually, we're gonna let's be smart. Let's do the right thing. Let's Giant Heart. Thin some more of those energies out of our deck. See, we're learning. Let's see. So you can go ahead and cut that if you like. Sure. See, we're about to have like 2 Blacephalons fully built up, ready to go. Actually, really liking that idea. We're going to go ahead and actually let's go ahead and Stellar Wish. Let's see what we get from that. And we did hit what we wanted to find. Welder, really good. Let's go ahead and hit the Welder. Attach an energy here for 1, 2, and 3. Okay, pretty good. What I want to do now is actually I want to go ahead and bench down the Jirachi, use a switch. Let's get another Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grab a quick ball, why not? And at this point, we're kind of just waiting for stuff to happen. That's what it feels like a little bit. Just a little bit. Just feels like that a little bit. All right, I'm going ahead and pass it off to you. So a whole lot of nothing right now, but it's starting to come to a point where one of us is going to do something at some point.
Pass.
All right. Gonna go ahead and
Not me.
We're awake. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look through the deck or discard pile, and let's go ahead and start with a Giant Hearth. Thin some more energy.
3 Welder gone.
Want to cut? Okay, so looking through here, we have 3 energy in the discard pile. And I think we are looking okay. So we're going to Stellar Wish. All right. Gonna go ahead and grab the boss. Yeah, boss looks good. Want to cut?
Sure.
We have not used a supporter yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a Fire Crystal. Get back 3 Fire Energies.
Yep.
And I'm kind of liking the idea of just using a... we could go ahead and Great Catcher. Discard the Cramorant. Don't think we're going to need that this round. And discarding a Jirachi. I think we're good with that.
Yep.
And we're going to bring up the GX.
Yep.
And we're going to go ahead and switch into our... I'm actually okay with switching into the non-damage Blacephalon. And we're going to go ahead and hit a Fireball Circus, discarding 4 energies for 400 damage for a knockout. Yeah, 200 damage.
Not weakness.
Yeah, no weakness yet. No weakness on that. All right.
Scepter. Hoopa. Attach. And then Dread in for the knockout.
All right, hitting the Dread End, just knocking out one of my Pokemon. We're actually perfectly fine with this. Go ahead and draw for turn. Going to go ahead and look through the discard pile. We should have exactly 7 in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this maths out to getting us a... Going to use a... Actually, we don't really need the Jirachi in hand, so we're going to take out the Jirachi for a Quick Ball.
Yep.
Find ourselves another Blacephalon and get ready to get that going. Okay. And we have a fire crystal and 2 energy retrievals.
All right, that's the knockout.
Yep. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 energies. So you put those in the discard pile. This Blacephalon just keeps the damage coming very consistently. And we're just going to go ahead and attach 1 energy return, actually. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a Fireball Circus.
All right.
For knockout.
Also no crit.
Going down to 1 prize.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Giant Hearth and fail it.
Gotcha.
Cut if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Replace the stadium with Rose Tower.
Gotcha.
Scoop up that as Zigzagoon and put Tail into active.
Gotcha.
And then use the Rose Tower to draw 2 cards.
Got him in a bit of a situation. Anything he brings up, he's going to want to hopefully it can withstand a hit.
And then I'll knock you out with a Soul Gate.
All right. That's actually just fine for us. Because we're going to get ahead and promote the Jirachi. Use Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're just going to grab the switch. We're going to scoop up net. New Jirachi. Going to Stellar Wish this one. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grab that out of our deck. And we're going to go ahead and use a Fire Crystal. Get back 3 fire. 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
Going to Welder onto our Blacephalon. Draw 3 more cards. Then we're going to Energy Retrieval. Get 2 more energy back into our hand. And we could do a little more, but I think that's about it. We're going to go ahead and switch.
Yep, that's it.
Blacephalon.
It's just a matter of if you have the welder.
Yeah, and then we're going to Flame Fireball Circus, discard 3 energies for a knockout.
Yep.
All right. Oh yeah. So, looking at the deck, Eternatus looks really good, but the fact that it uses a lot of multiple prize Pokemon and the fact that Blacephalon I feel like it's good at capitalizing on that exact thing. It looks. That's why I think it's looking good going forward.
Yeah. I kind of just forgot I priced 2 Crobat, so I couldn't do anything those turns I was passing because I had no draw outs. That was fun.
That can do it too. That can do it too.
Yeah, I'll go first this game.
All right. Maybe Blacephaboys is the way to go in the future.
Stop it. Or Mad Party.
Mad Party is cool. Watch that video. It went well.
Against Salamence.
Yeah, this deck, Mad Party didn't do too well against Eternatus, actually. But I still have hope. It's got more. I feel like there's more in store for that archetype. All right, we're getting into a game 2. He has a mulligan. I do not, however. Go ahead and play down that. Put that on my bench. Remember, if you think that my sequencing, I mean, it's not always perfect. If you think I could have done stuff in different order, because Blacephalon's really big on sequencing, be sure to comment below. Let us know. Just timestamp, and just let us know what moves you would do instead.
All right.
I always do love hearing that.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. Draw for turn. Ooh. Great Ball. Huh. This is very weird.
Got a Zigzagoon coming out. All right.
Just feels weird. Cut if you like.
Gotcha. Ooh, 3. So definitely in line for a Hoopa right now.
Crobat for 3.
That's actually what he wants to see in this matchup. He wants to be able to use Hoopa more than Eternatus, seeing how Eternatus gives up more prizes. The later in the game it gets, though, I feel, the more dangerous Blacephalon becomes.
Pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. We got an interesting hand of our own, actually. But I think what we're going to have to do with this one is I'm going to actually pitch the Great Catcher away for a Quick Ball. And I'm going to get another Jirachi. Actually, we may not be attacking this turn. I'm pretty confident of that, actually. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get a Zacian V. Because once we end our turn, we're going to want to do some drawing. Just to keep us live. Alright, so now I'm going to go from that into a Stellar Wish. 3, 4, and 5. And wow, look at that. Exactly what we needed. Got Giant Hearth. Now the question is going to be, what do we discard for this? And I'm actually going to play this down. I'm actually think I'm okay with discarding my Scoop Up Net. Wait. Yeah, Scoop Up Net for... Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we need 2 fire entities. I was like, what am I doing drawing? But okay. But like, still shaking the dust off. All right, so grab that. Next, we're going to Giant... we're going to Welder. Sorry. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to bench down Jirachi. And we're going to put the bow on top of our turn with a Intrepid Sword for 3. Okay. And we're going to roll for status. And we're still asleep.
Draw for turn. Play Hoopa down. Vmax. This just feels weird, man. Goon put 10 on Zacian. Scoop Up Net put 10 more on Zacian.
Okay. Targeting down the Zacian.
Crobat for 4.
Targeting down the Zacian. Okay. Alright, so he has a full bench due to the ability of Eternatus Vmax.
Marini.
It's like the old Skyfield, but it's only for your side of the field and only for dark Pokemon on your bench. It only works if there's dark Pokemon on your bench, and you get to put down up to 8. But the second there's not a dark Pokemon on your bench, it goes back down to 5. Very good. Very good card, I feel. Right, he gets 4 off the Marnie. I get 4 off the Marnie. He gets 5. Marnie is a good card. Right, using the Hide energy to give himself free retreat. Hide energy. Yeah, to hide.
Pass.
All right, we're gonna roll for our status, and we're still asleep. All right, gonna draw for turn. We got a good little hand here for what we want to do with it, at least. We're gonna go ahead and put out a Ranguru. We're going to Giant Hearth to get rid of a fire energy. Thin 2 more fire energies out of our deck. We want to get these out of the deck fast so we can start building up enough numbers in the discard pile for some massive knockouts. Want to cut?
Sure.
We're actually going to play a Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just go ahead and grab the boss right now. Okay. Grab the boss on that one. Next, we're going to switch. We're going to do another Stellar Wish with some Jirachi juggling. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we're good to grab a Great Ball. We're going to go back
Quick
in
ball?
with... Yeah, Quick Ball. Quick Ball, of course. Use Quick Ball, discard an energy from our hand. We're going to play down a Blacephalon. Cut.
Sure.
And we're actually going to do this. We're going to go ahead and Primate Wisdom. Okay. Not too much there, but we're okay. Going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and attach an energy for turn, and we're going to go ahead and Intrepid Sword for 3.
Right. Draw for turn. Go ahead and attach the Hoopa. Scoop up that the Zigzagoon.
No.
Bring up the Hoopa. And then I'm going to boss order up the Blacephaboys.
All right, sounds good. Bring my Blacephalon to do a knockout, most than likely.
And then I'm going to use Giant Hearth. I'm not going to grab anything, of course.
Has this Hoopa here doing work on the Blacephalon. He set up a pretty good knockout with those 3, with the 3 Zigzagoon. All right.
Place the stadium. Rose Tower for 2.
Sounds good.
And then a Soul Gate for the knockout.
All right, sounds good. Put back up Jirachi. Draw for turn. We're going to start off by playing a Quick Ball. We're going to get out another Blacephalon. Or actually, what we could do here is... Do we have one in the discard pile? We do. But I think this is better getting our Blacephalon. We do have the Mewtwo in the deck to get a card, to get Weller back if we need to, with the Rangaroo as well combination. But I think we're just going to buy our time a little more, because we have big knockouts we can do. We're going to Stellar Wish. And we actually find a Welder. So that is fine. That is perfectly fine. Want to cut? Sure. And for the sake of optimization, we have 5 in the discard pile. Going to use a energy retrieval. Get back 2 fire energies.
Yep.
Then we're going to welder them onto our fresh Blacephalon and get 3 cards. And we already Stellar Wish, so I think it's another good time to do an Intrepid Sword.
Alright.
Alright, your turn.
Draw for turn.
Alright. His board's looking very intimidating right now, actually.
Scoop up that. Oh, sorry. I guess discard. Lay another one down. Ordinary Rod. 2 shuffle back the energy. Nothing else.
Gotcha. I'm liking it so far. That hide energy putting in some work for him, giving his Dark Pokemon to retreat.
Kind of feel like. And then on the Rose Tower, the draw card.
Rose Tower being very reminiscent of the old Rangaroo. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hand. Very good.
Knockout. With
All right.
Soul Gate.
Go ahead and put that in the discard pile. We're going to go ahead and promote our Jirachi. Going to draw a card. We are actually going to Stellar Wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to play and grab and play a Giant Hearth. We're going ahead and bump the Stadium. We're actually going to go back into the deck using Giant Hearth, discard a energy from hand to grab 2 energies.
Yep.
We actually have a really good opportunity here to land a knockout, actually. So what we're going to do here is we should have enough energy in the discard pile to maximize a Fire Crystal. So we're going to play 1 Fire Crystal. 3 Fire Energies back to our hand. And Blacephaboys is just... This deck is really good when it gets going, really. Going to attach an energy for turn. Let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got it. We're going to go ahead and boss order up the Eternatus Vmax. Then we're going to scoop up net our Jirachi, bring the Blacephaboys to the active. And then we're going to Fireball Circus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Okay. And then when it gets knocked out, I go down my bench, correct?
Yes. And that will bring his bench down to 5. Now there's no Eternatus Vmax on his bench.
Okay. Send up.
Yeah, pulling off explosive turns, no pun intended. No pun intended on this Blacephaboys deck.
So, 6 again. Draw for turn. Great ball.
Yeah, Blacephaboys putting in serious work.
Okay, if you like.
All right.
Actually going to Giant Hearth for nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Rose Tower.
Rose Tower.
Turn this and draw 3.
You like to see it. You love to see it.
Ordinary Realm.
Right, playing down the Ordinary Rod, putting some Pokemon back into his deck. And possibly some energies.
Just those 2.
Just 2 energies, all right. Or 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
All right. Seems though we're coming down to the wire on this one.
Actually, gonna get back in.
All right.
Quick ball.
All right, really digging. I like this is a part about the Eternatus deck that really, really gets me. It's got the potential to really do some digging when it really needs it.
Okay, if you like. 6.
I think he will be looking for some scooping nets, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Just to get some more pings down on this fresh Blacephaboys. Right, Hoopa coming in.
I'm just gonna hit you for more 90.
All right, swinging in with the Assault Gate for 90. All right, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. All right, that's a really good card to get right about now, I think. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and play a Fire Crystal. 1, 2, 3 energies back to the hand. I'm going to go ahead and attach 1 energy for turn. Just get that Blacephalon threatening again. Threatening knockouts again. We're going to actually use a... we're going to go ahead and bench down a Jirachi. We're also going to use a... Actually, wow, we could kind of actually wrap this up now if we hadn't done that. But we're just going to roll with it at this point. Yeah, we could end this right now if we hadn't done that part. But, oh well, we're just going to roll with it. We're going to use Fireball Circus, discard 3 energies, and do a knockout.
Yep. Instructor. It's in here.
10 on my Blacephalon.
Football.
So through my discard pile, find out how many crystals and energy retrievals we have left. We still have plenty in the deck to work with. We should be fine. Yep, plenty still to work with.
I'm not grabbing that, I'm sorry. Okay, if you like.
Will do.
Attach return.
Alright, debating on the switch.
This is tough. Sure. Rose for 1. Don't get anything, then Crobat for 4.
Alright, seems good. Crobat's putting in a lot of work for him.
Quick ball.
Alright, playing down the quick ball, we'll search some stuff. Like I said, we could actually end this game already had we not been bad at this game. But at least we get like more turns to see what Eternatus can do if I had not.
Switch again. Actually, no, I already haven't retreated yet. We'll just do it that way. Pass.
All right. Let's see what we got. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch. We're going to Stellar Wish.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and grab the crystal.
Yep.
I think this is the turn where we finish it. So let's see. Let's check out our discard pile. Yeah, we have it. So we're going to go ahead and scoop up Net.
Yep.
Put the Blacephalon up. We're going to use our Mind Report, putting a Boss Order on top of our deck. Then we're going to use a Primate Wisdom, getting that Boss Order from the top of the deck to the hand. Use 2 Fire Crystals. Send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 energies to the hand. And then we're going to use a Boss Order on the Crobat V. Bring it to the active and knock it out with 4 energies.
Yeah, Prizing Koopa, the second one was kind of rough. I don't know if I let Rose Tower at 3.
As you can see, Blacephalon looking really strong going to the next format. late game, really good. A lot of 3 prize attackers going on the game at that point. A lot of multiple prize attackers, and they can really capitalize on it. Any comments or anything you want to add to that, Evan?
Just going forward, if that deck does become popular, I feel like Eternatus will have to play more 1 prize attackers. That game I did prize my 2nd copy of Hoopa. That would have been very helpful, but with that being said, might have to be something to go up 1 more on in the future to avoid the prizing issue.
Yeah, definitely. Hoopa is a very strong card in that matchup for sure. So with that, I think it's we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you very much, Evan, for coming out. Appreciate you stopping by tonight. It was a lot of fun. Also, if you like the video, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel, really helps us out, gives feedback, let us know how we're doing. Also, thank you to our sponsors, Your Old Game Store, Geeks Like Us, and for the help that Shadow Stitch has given us. Really appreciate it. And also, thank Level Up for hosting these battles. Appreciate coming out.
No problem.
Once again, thank you very much. Remember, keep going, never give up, and keep on leveling up. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where do you go?